Under the relentless Egyptian sun, thousands of Israelite slaves glisten with sweat as they toil to erect monuments to Pharaoh. The air vibrates with the sharp crack of whips, each lash a brutal punctuation in the symphony of suffering. The cries of the oppressed echo across the barren landscape, a heart-wrenching testament to their plight. Their every movement is a testament to their forced labor, each monument a symbol of their captivity. Under the relentless Egyptian sun, a desolate landscape unfolds, stretching endlessly. Dust-laden air vibrates with the echoes of suffering as laborers struggle under the yoke of oppression. Narrator 5:0. The children of Israel were enslaved in Egypt. Narrator 5:0. Their strength was stolen, their sons slaughtered, but their cries reached the throne of God. In their darkest hour, a glimmer of hope ignites as their pleas ascend to the heavens. In the dimly lit slave quarters, an Israelite mother sits alone, her sorrow a palpable weight in the oppressive air. She gently rocks her baby, each movement a tender lullaby of grief and despair. Silent tears stream down her face, each drop a testament to her profound pain and loss. The flickering oil lamp casts long, dancing shadows, amplifying the despair that permeates the room. The baby sleeps soundly in her arms, oblivious to the suffering that surrounds them. Her gentle rocking continues, a silent promise to protect her child from the darkness that threatens to consume them. The scene opens in an enigmatic location, steeped in an aura of profound mystery. A sense of the unknown hangs heavy, each corner concealing secrets yet to be revealed. A voice echoes from the ether, setting the stage for an epic tale. In every generation, God raises a deliverer. The unseen force intensifies, as if responding to the narrator's words, shifting the mysterious scene. The location pulses with hidden power, hinting at the imminent arrival of a figure destined to alter destiny. On the slopes of Mount Horeb, Moses, clad in humble shepherd's attire, diligently watches his flock as they graze peacefully. His attention is suddenly seized by a nearby bush, engulfed in fierce flames, yet miraculously unscathed. An overwhelming sense of curiosity and awe dawns on Moses as he beholds the extraordinary sight. Moses approaches slowly, his face etched with a mixture of disbelief and reverence. Under the scorching desert sun, Moses stands as a solitary figure, dwarfed by the endless sea of sand. Before him, an ordinary bush blazes with an unnatural fire, captivating him with a mix of awe and fear. A voice booms from the heart of the flames, commanding attention. "Moses, take off your sandals." The divine presence resonates, echoing with profound authority. "You stand on holy ground." An ethereal light floods the unknown location, shimmering without blinding, promising power. The air vibrates with unseen energy, an overwhelming divine presence. A voice echoes through the light, resonating with authority. "I will be with you." The command resonates, a promise whispered on the very fabric of existence. God's voice booms with power. "Tell them, I am has sent me." The pronouncement hangs in the air, a declaration of divine intervention. In the stillness of night, Moses, etched with the passage of time, readies himself. Each item finds its place, packed with intention. Zipporah's dark hair frames a face heavy with unspoken emotions. Across the room, Zipporah watches, love and apprehension flickering in her eyes. The candlelight dances, casting shadows that mirror the uncertainty of their path. In the grand hall of Pharaoh's palace, Moses and Aaron stand resolutely as sunlight floods through towering windows. Sunlight streams through the hall, illuminating the dust motes dancing in the air. The hall's grandeur is reflected in towering columns and elaborate hieroglyphs adorning the walls. Moses stands tall, his presence unwavering amidst the opulence. Aaron stands beside him, a pillar of support in the face of royal authority. The dust motes dance in the sunlit air, swirling around the figures of Moses and Aaron. In an echoing chamber, Aaron commands attention with his imposing stature. His voice booms, resonating with undeniable authority. Aaron's powerful declaration slices through the silence. "Thus says the Lord God of Israel." The air crackles with divine mandate as he proclaims. With unwavering conviction, Aaron delivers the imperative, "Let my people go." The echo of his demand hangs in the air. In the opulent throne room, Pharaoh sits, a figure of supreme authority. He observes his advisors, his face a mask of arrogance and contempt. Pharaoh leans forward, his voice resonating with defiance as he questions, Who is the Lord, that I should obey his voice? The advisors stand in silence, their expressions betraying a mix of fear and unease. Pharaoh's gaze sweeps across the room, challenging any dissent with cold authority. The throne room holds its breath, anticipating the consequences of Pharaoh's arrogance. The Pharaoh's throne room radiates wealth, its vastness accentuating the figure of Pharaoh, draped in gold. Guards stand motionless, their presence amplifying the oppressive atmosphere of royal power. In a voice that echoes through the chamber, Pharaoh decrees, "Increase their burden. Let them make bricks without straw." His command hangs in the air, a testament to absolute authority. The guards remain still, absorbing the chilling order. The weight of Pharaoh's decree settles upon the room, promising hardship. Under the scorching sun, the Israelites endure relentless labor. Their bodies glisten with sweat, their breaths heavy with exhaustion. Groans of pain fill the air, a symphony of suffering under the oppressor's whip. Some turn to Moses, their faces a mixture of anger and desperate hope. In the dim confines of an unknown place, a group of Israelites gathers, their faces reflecting deep worry and exhaustion. Their voices begin to rise, frustration boiling over as they confront an unseen figure. One Israelite steps forward, his voice laced with accusation. "You've made it worse for us." The group of Israelites stare towards the unseen figure. In a realm beyond comprehension, Moses finds himself adrift, the air itself alive with unseen forces. He lifts his gaze towards an unseen presence, his face a canvas of conflicting emotions. A wave of uncertainty washes over him as he struggles to grasp the purpose of his presence. Fear begins to mingle with his confusion, etching deeper lines into his face. In a moment of desperate appeal, Moses cries out to the heavens, "Lord, why have you sent me?" His question hangs in the air, unanswered, as Moses remains suspended between worlds, his fate uncertain. An otherworldly light bathes the scene, revealing a figure radiating immense power. This is God, a being of pure energy. His presence alone commands reverence. A voice echoes, filled with the force of creation itself. It is the voice of God. His words carry the weight of divine authority, promising retribution. God declares with unwavering resolve, "Now you will see what I will do to Pharaoh." The light intensifies, signaling the dawn of a new era and the fall of an empire. The Nile transforms into a river of blood, its crimson tide a horrifying testament to divine wrath. A swarm of frogs blankets the land, their incessant croaking a constant reminder of the unfolding plagues. Darkness descends upon Egypt, an oppressive blackness that stifles and terrifies. Fire rains down from the heavens, a devastating display of power that leaves destruction in its wake. Under a relentless sun, the life-giving Nile transforms into a river of blood, its waters tainted and horrifying. Dead fish float listlessly, their scales catching the light in a macabre display. Along the banks, Egyptians recoil in terror, shielding themselves from the sight and stench of the corrupted river. The stench of decay permeates the air, a grim testament to the river's corruption. The once sacred waters are now clearly undrinkable, a source of life turned to death. Despair settles over the land as the lifeblood of Egypt turns against its people. Inside the majestic palace, a plague of frogs descends, turning splendor into chaos as the teeming creatures claim every surface. The Pharaoh, regal in attire, confronts the revolting invasion, his face contorted in a mask of utter disgust. Golden goblets, once filled with wine, now bubble with batrachian life. The Pharaoh recoils, the opulence of his palace now a grotesque mockery. The sun beats down on Egypt, but a silent torment spreads. Humans claw desperately at their skin, seeking escape from the relentless itching. Animals fare no better, their once proud forms now racked with the same maddening plague. Relief remains elusive, as the land and its inhabitants succumb to the agonizing infestation. The bright Egyptian day turns dark as swarms of flies descend, a living cloud blotting out the sun. Every surface is covered, every home invaded, as the plague of flies spreads disease and despair. The Egyptians recoil, shielding their faces, but there is no escape from the relentless swarm. Disease spreads like wildfire, carried on the wings of the flies, as the land succumbs to pestilence. The once vibrant land is now a scene of suffering, as the relentless swarm brings Egypt to its knees. The once fertile Egyptian farms now bear witness to death, Livestock lie strewn across the fields, their bodies bloated and decaying. The air is thick with the stench of decay, a grim testament to the devastation that has befallen the land. The Egyptian economy crumbles as farmers weep, their livelihoods lost to the plague. In stark contrast, the Israelites' animals graze peacefully, untouched by the devastation, their coats gleaming in the sunlight, a poignant reminder of divine favor amidst the widespread suffering. Under the relentless Egyptian sun, boils begin to erupt on the skin of the populace, signaling the onset of unimaginable suffering. The boils spread rapidly, turning the once vibrant marketplace into a landscape of anguish and despair. The pain intensifies, pushing the afflicted to their limits as they desperately seek relief from the relentless torment. The boils continue to spread, their bodies are covered with sores, eyes reflecting the depth of their misery. The sky darkens ominously over Egypt, signaling the start of a terrifying storm. Hail and fire descend relentlessly, turning the once vibrant landscape into a scene of devastation. Crops and buildings succumb to the destructive power of the storm, their destruction echoing nature's wrath. The storm rages on, an unyielding force of nature unleashed upon the land. Under the relentless Egyptian sun, a swarm of locusts descends, an insatiable plague upon the land. The swarm devours the last vestiges of green, leaving behind a trail of devastation. Once fertile fields are now barren, stripped bare by the relentless insects. The desolate landscape reflects the despair of a land stripped of its lifeblood. The sun beats down on the ravaged earth, a silent witness to the scale of the destruction. The once vibrant fields now stand as a haunting monument to nature's destructive power. An unnatural darkness blankets Egypt, plunging the land into an eerie and oppressive gloom. The eclipse stretches on, its unnatural duration casting a pall over the once vibrant land. 3 days pass under the veil of darkness, an unending night disrupting the natural order. In stark contrast, Goshen remains bathed in light, a beacon of hope amid the surrounding gloom. The Israelites thrive in their illuminated haven, untouched by the oppressive darkness gripping the rest of Egypt. Under the veil of night, Israelite families gather within their homes, their hearts pounding with anticipation. Each action is steeped in reverence, every gesture a testament to divine command. The air thickens with solemnity as they prepare to mark their homes, a sacred ritual to protect them from the night's terror. With hearts full of faith, they smear the blood on their doorposts, a symbol of hope amidst the encroaching darkness. Total darkness. A palpable sense of dread fills the unseen space. An invisible force sweeps silently through the world, unseen yet powerfully felt. A voice echoes from the void. God passed over every home marked by the blood of the Lamb. The darkness remains, heavy with the weight of divine passage and unspoken protection. The night in Egypt is filled with the echoes of mourning, a symphony of despair. A heavy shroud of sorrow blankets the land as the cries of anguish intensify. Pharaoh, overwhelmed by grief, stumbles through the darkened halls of his palace. His face is etched with a pain that reflects the devastation consuming his kingdom. The weight of his loss crushes Pharaoh as he grapples with the unimaginable tragedy. Torches flicker, shadows dance across the opulent walls of the Pharaoh's palace, where grief hangs heavy in the air. Pharaoh sits on his throne, his face etched with grief and exhaustion, his eyes hollow and bloodshot. Before him stand Moses and Aaron, their expressions somber, their presence a stark contrast to the grandeur around them. The weight of sorrow permeates the palace, casting a pall over even its most magnificent features. In a desolate landscape, Pharaoh stands as a solitary figure. His posture speaks of utter defeat, his spirit broken by the weight of his decisions. With a voice raspy from exhaustion and surrender, he pleads, "Go, take your people, and bless me also." His words echo in the emptiness, a final plea for redemption amidst the ruins of his kingdom. Under the dawning Egyptian sun, a sea of Israelites begins to stir, their forms silhouetted against the horizon. With newfound hope, the Israelites march forward, their eyes fixed on the distant horizon. The weight of generations lifts with each step, as families carry meager belongings toward an uncertain future. Dust rises from the parched earth, a testament to their arduous journey and the countless souls seeking freedom. The sun climbs higher, casting long shadows that stretch across the land, symbolizing the journey ahead. 2 million hearts beat as one, a symphony of hope echoing across the ancient land. Dusty footsteps mark the Israelites' arduous trek across the desert. A small Israelite child tugs at his father's robe, his eyes wide with innocent hope. "Papa, are we free?" the child asks, his voice echoing in the vast emptiness. The father looks down, his expression a mix of weariness and determination. Hope and exhaustion mingle as they continue their journey through the desolate landscape. Bathed in light, Father's face is a canvas of sorrow and relief, tears glistening in his eyes. His eyes reflect a deep, unspoken pain. With trembling voice, Father whispers, "Yes, child, free at last." A single tear traces a path down his worn cheek, marking the end of a long vigil. Under the scorching sun, the Israelites march tirelessly across the arid desert, their figures small against the vast landscape. A colossal pillar of cloud looms over them, a divine beacon in the desolate expanse. The Israelites follow the cloud pillar, their eyes fixed on the horizon. The pillar of cloud guides the Israelites as they traverse the desolate wilderness. Under the cloak of night, a pillar of fire ascends, a beacon for the Israelites. The flames dance skyward, a symphony of light against the desolate darkness. An ethereal glow spreads, bathing the barren desert in a warm, protective light. In the cold silence of the desert, the fire offers more than just warmth, it offers hope. The towering flames serve as a guide, cutting through the darkness, leading the way. The desert stretches out, the fire the only companion in a world of sand and stars. Under the cloak of the inky night, the Red Sea stretches, its surface alive with an otherworldly shimmer. Along the shore, the Israelites huddle, their faces canvases of uncertainty and dread. Campfires flicker, casting dancing shadows that mirror the turmoil within their hearts. Far off, regret consumes Pharaoh, driving him to unleash his mighty army in relentless pursuit. With grim resolve, Pharaoh dispatches his army, their chariots and soldiers forming a formidable force. The army advances, their relentless pursuit cutting through the night, driven by Pharaoh's regret and fury. Under the relentless sun, the desert stretches endlessly, a parched landscape of despair. The Israelites trudge through the dunes, their tattered clothes and weary bodies testaments to their ordeal. In a chorus of desperation, the Israelites cry out, "Why did you bring us here to die?" Their voices echo in the emptiness, a haunting plea against the backdrop of the unforgiving desert. In a moment of unwavering resolve, Moses stands tall against the horizon, his staff piercing the sky. His face, a canvas of faith, reflects the divine strength coursing through him. Moses' voice booms across the expanse. "Do not be afraid." His words cut through the uncertainty, a beacon of hope in the face of the unknown. "The Lord will fight for you." His declaration echoes with conviction, promising divine intervention. The sea extends endlessly, a shimmering curtain beneath the sun's golden gaze. From the heavens, a voice echoes, commanding, "Stretch out your hand over the sea." The sunlight dances on the water, each ripple a note in nature's grand symphony. The horizon blurs where the sky kisses the water, a seamless blend of dreams and reality. Under the cloak of night, the Red Sea parts in a spectacle of divine intervention, its waters standing tall like liquid mountains. A path is cleared, and the Israelites begin their crossing, their hearts pounding with a mixture of trepidation and elation. The seabed stretches before them, an impossible passage to freedom. Hope dawns on their faces as they continue their journey, each step a testament to their unwavering faith. Pharaoh's chariots charge into the sea, their frantic horses kicking up a furious spray. Chaos erupts as divine intervention splinters the chariot wheels, sending them careening. Horses scream, terror widening their eyes as they lose control in the churning water. The Egyptian army is thrown into utter disarray, their advance halted by an unseen force. Under the cloak of night, the Red Sea surges, its ravenous waves poised to consume the Egyptian army. The sea unleashes its fury, swallowing the Egyptian army whole, a maelstrom of chaos and despair. The Israelites stand frozen, their faces etched with disbelief and awe, as they witness the divine power unfolding before them. Silence descends, broken only by the relentless roar of the sea, a haunting testament to the night's cataclysmic events. Each wave crashes like a thunderclap, sealing the fate of the once mighty Egyptian army, now lost beneath the waves. In the aftermath, the Israelites remain, a silent vigil, their hearts heavy with gratitude and reverence. The desert awakens, painted in strokes of gold and rose by the first light of dawn. On the shore, the Israelites stand as silent witnesses to a miracle, their faces reflecting a mixture of awe and disbelief. Before them, the last vestiges of their oppressors disappear into the sea, swallowed by the relentless tide. A collective sigh of relief washes over the crowd, a symphony of freedom echoing across the desert. Gratitude fills their hearts, a silent hymn rising from the depths of their souls. The vast expanse of the desert bears witness to their liberation, a testament to hope and resilience. The desert awakens as the sun ascends, its rays igniting the sand with vibrant color. Miriam seizes her tambourine, a spark of defiance in her eyes, ready to challenge the silence of the desert. She dances, her movements a whirlwind of passion against the stark landscape. Her song soars, a bold declaration carried by the wind, filling the immense space with life. The desert awakens as the sun's first light bathes the endless sand in radiant gold and soft rose, promising a new beginning. Across the vast expanse, the Israelites move as one, their dance a vibrant tapestry of joy woven into the heart of the desert. A chorus of voices rises, echoing through the serene landscape, a powerful hymn celebrating their hard-won freedom and divine deliverance. Each note is a testament to their unwavering faith, transforming the quiet desert into a sanctuary of gratitude and communal joy. In the void, a solitary ray of light pierces the gloom, a beacon of hope in the abyss. Narrator's voice echoes, "God rescued his people with power and purpose." His words resonate, charged with ancient strength, promising salvation. The narrator proclaims with unshakable faith, "He still delivers today." The light intensifies, a divine promise echoing through the emptiness, a testament to enduring deliverance.